Hey everybody, I am back with you now going over this book, Mind Games of Rodeo by me and reading some chapters from you. So now we are on chapter 8, which is Facing Your Fears. So I'm going to read through it a little bit. This is a big one. Fear is that emotion that stops us in our tracks and keeps us from moving forward toward our goals and dreams. It could be fear of failing or embarrassment or not being good enough, or what other people will say or think. It really mostly boils down to the fear of not living up to expectations. Sometimes that is what others think of us, or what we think of ourselves. The next chapter will deal with this issue of living up to expectations, but for now we will focus on how fear works in relation to the mental master. It is important to understand how it functions so that you can get a handle on it. So previously, I talked about the Y-type idea coming into your conscious mind and then working its way into the subconscious mind. When that happens, there begins to be a battle that happens within. The old belief or paradigm fights very hard to maintain its status and validity. It does not want to change, so it resists very adamantly. When that resistance happens, you hit a wall. This wall is your fear factor. The old paradigm is pulling you back, but the new Y-type idea is pushing you forward. This is the breaking point. This is the point where you have to decide if you want to remain in your comfort zone and keep your current results, or if you want to break through to the other side of the fear factor line. Your comfort zone is also your prison cell. There is no growth that happens in a comfort zone. You will never experience new growth and achievement unless you break through that fear factor line. You will always experience the same results over and over again. If you want to experience new results, you must break out of the comfort zone prison into the side of freedom and new accomplishment. There is no other way. You have to control fear by changing your ideas about what you believe. Here is another way of looking at this fear factor and how it is created. There is the ignorant side of your life and the knowledge side. When your conscious mind has ideas of worry and doubt, those thoughts get filtered down into your subconscious mind with the emotion of fear. Of course, you know that your body must respond to its program, so that fear automatically turns into anxiety. Over time, that anxiety gets suppressed and results in depression. This is all looking at the world or circumstances from a negative point of view. But we have the power to choose what we think about things. So, you can look at the positive side just as easily. When the thoughts going into your conscious mind are understanding of who you are and the bright side of things, they will filter down into the subconscious mind and mingle with the emotion of faith. When you trust in something or someone, you have faith that things will work out for the best. Then that is when things start going right. You are healthy and live in a state of well-being and happiness. How does this translate into your success? Well, use the example of starting a new business. When a person decides to start a new business, they are filled with dreams and possibilities. They see the potential of making more money or being able to have a more fulfilling career, or maybe even just the freedom of working for themselves. Their mind is filled with positivity and excitement. As their dream begins to materialize, there are roadblocks or fear factors that pop up and cause negativity to sneak in. Developing the right mindset in a business startup is crucial because it keeps cultivating the dreams and potential that you began your journey with. It helps you to break out of the bondage of the comfort zone so that you can be, do, and have more. It does not allow the fear factor lines to completely stop you from your dreams, even when the road is hard to travel. Having the positive mindset is a tool that keeps your dream alive and keeps you moving forward. I know, change is hard, but it is totally possible. Sometimes it's a serious battle, but the victory is far more powerful than the actual battle itself. It's like having door number 2. You have in your possession $1,000, but you could have what is behind door number 2. But to get it, you have to give up that $1,000. You might think, but $1,000 is so much money. What if door number 2 only has $100? So you take the path of safety and hold on to what you know. You keep what is guaranteed. You don't take a risk because you are quite comfortable with $1,000. Door number 2 is stressful because it might be bad, but it might be good. You see, door number 2 might be hard to open when it comes to life, but $1,000 will be pocket change to what lies beyond the risk and the challenge of simply opening that door. But if you hold on to what you know and are comfortable with, you have no chance of gaining the riches of a better life that far exceed the value of a mere $1,000. You have to let go in order to receive. It's actually a law. Create space for the good to come into your life. Control your thoughts to change your paradigms and let the awesomeness flow right on into your life. Speaking of awesomeness, the next chapter is on perfection.